Up peoples. Today we're going to be playing Out of Ore. Um, this is a very good game that I've been starting to play recently. Um, I'm probably 10 or so hours into it, so I got a little bit of the setup already. So hopefully you guys enjoy it from the point I'm at. And if you're interested about anything before this, I can give you advice on that and let you know what I did and how I got there. Um, the This is one of the main mines. This one is for the stone. And then there is a coal mine over here. I was experimenting with this, and it did not work. But that's why there's a weird hole here. But this is a coal deposit underneath this. But this is a coal mine, and then this up here is one of the first mine setup that we did, and this is the first pit mine that we did as well. Was this one right here. So I've had a lot of fun with it. I've had one of my friends joining me playing it. I've been trying to figure out how to build these roads a little bit better. I've gotten this a little bit better. The bulldozer's kind of weird to use, in my opinion. But it's like really helpful on leveling out this. As you can tell, I cut quite a bit out of this hill right here. So whatever this layer is right here is what we cut through on top of this layer. So we cut through quite a bit of stuff. But this game's really fun. It reminds me a little bit of Gold Rush, the game, and its ability to mine and dig. It has pretty good physics in that regard. But it's still early access or beta or something. I forget which one it's in, but it's really fun. There's a lot of stuff they're still planning on adding. And they have a roadmap that is currently out that is available to get looked at. If you guys are interested in that, leave a comment and I can see if I can send you a link in the description of the video. So today we're probably going to be working inside of here and in the coal mine to try to get a little bit of material built back up. We were doing a couple of quests the other day to turn in gravel, so that's why we have a lot of this set up, is to collect gravel and all the other stuff from that stuff. So that's why we have all the gravel. We are also in the process of getting ready to start making, if I remember right, concrete blocks, which is a big step up. It's going to help us with our floors on that upper area up there. Let's see, do I have concrete mix? Oh, it's in my inventory. That makes sense. I just need to put it in here, don't I? So we put the concrete in there, and then we just queue up. I'm gonna queue up whatever the max is. Why is it not? Oh, what happened? It like ate the concrete. The concrete like disappeared when I put it in here. The hell? Yeah, the concrete like literally just vanished. The game's still in early access, so it does have some bugs like that, but that's the first time I've seen that. The concrete... Oh, no, we used all of it. I'm dumb. It's right there. 5 minutes to build that. We have a lot of water left. What do we need for the concrete mix? Gravel. So we have a lot of gravel. Let me go get a stack of gravel real quick, and then I will queue up some of that. Oh, quick. $99 is the max stack size, so yep, and that's maxed out. I'll just leave this in. And I'll come back after a little bit of work. I'll get this back set up. I was doing a little bit of work, so I pulled a couple of things out, so I got to bring everything back down there real quick. I am using a controller a piece of the time, so that's why some of my controls seem a little bit fluid, and then other times they're not, because I'm switching between my keyboard and controller. So just keep that in mind. That's why it looks a little funny at certain points. Then we're gonna come back up here and get this. So the pit's so deep, it takes longer for me to like just drive the wheel loader out there. So it's easier just to have the dump truck and use the dump truck, the articulated dump truck, off-road dump truck, whatever you want to call it, to deliver the material. So and this one we just bought when I was playing last, so that's why this one's so clean. It'll get dirty here in a second. They all get like wear and tear on the bodies and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna come down here, start loading up some material into the truck, then we will start this off. I'll switch into my controller. This is a pretty big truck. It holds 36 cubic yards, and this bucket holds 10, if I remember correctly. I think that truck is full. I thought it had more room in it. It just dumped some stuff out the side, so I stopped real quick. Flatten that out real quick. It's pretty close to being full. I thought it would fit all 4 scoots, but apparently not. We're already in the overloaded. So you can be overloaded. It's just, it like wears your machine, I think, a little bit more than if you weren't overloaded. I think the lights are like super bright. So a lot of times I don't use them. Yep, and then we just back up to this and then pull this back down. It's a little janky. Some people like putting that into the ground, but when you get the bigger trucks, it's easier to dump into. There really isn't even any front lights on this one, which is kind of dumb. Like, it's all side lights. We're gonna get back in here and dump this and get another truckload. See, we shouldn't be full. I think I might have just missed the side a little bit when I did that. Yeah, we're close enough. I'm just gonna take it. Kind of sucks that we can only get 3 loads in it right now, but it's sure a lot faster than trying to truck this out, because that loader goes really slow up this hill. So it's nice, but it may look like it take a second, but it's worth it. Once we get a couple more loads, I'm gonna probably go and see how much concrete mix we have, and then get all that queued up so we can place some more foundations up here. Okay, going back down to the bottom of the... Yeah, this tunnel took quite a bit of time to make, so I'm hoping we're able to go far without it collapsing. I don't think collapsing is a feature yet, so... Scrape some of this roof. The reason this excavator's down here is to it has a ripper on it that rips the stone to make it so you can actually pick it up, because that brown colored dirt on the wall is like the actual hardened rock, and everything else with the texture that looks kind of broken up is a crushed rock that you can actually pick up. You can't pick it up unless you use like dynamite or a claw or something to rip it up, or you have to slam into it really hard, which damages the machine, which I think it damages me. I'm not sure on that, so... Yeah, so that roof needs to get hit with that rock claw before I can pick it. I'll remove it. Okay, go ahead and put something in the bucket so I got something to load up when I get back, and then we'll take this back up there. It's been a pretty fun game. I've enjoyed playing it a lot, so... hopefully, the game devs seem like they're pretty active in it. A lot of the stuff that we're using even right now has just been added in the last month or so. So it's really nice. And there's a lot of talks. I think eventually, the roadmap listed something about a train that you can set up eventually. I think I also saw something about crane and mod support and power grid. They're going to add power. So I'm guessing you'll use the coal, I'm guessing, to run something, or the oil you drill for to pump oil, I'm guessing. So it's going to be pretty interesting with the path they're going to take with this, because there's going to be a lot that you can eventually do in this. which there's already a lot compared to like some of the competitors on the market. So like even Construction Simulator, you're limited to where you can dig and do stuff at, versus this is like I think it said a 400 square kilometer map, which I can zoom out real quick. So we're like right there, and that's the mine setup that you see out there. So I'll zoom out, and it's a pretty big map. It doesn't have any more right and left, but it goes north and south quite a bit. So you can just imagine, I'm not even on the screen right now, and I'm zoomed out way far. You can hardly even make out where the base is right now, which is amazing. So these are the quests over here. Some people said there were some problems with them, but they're not. It's not a problem. It's just they let you do the same quest, and then the more you complete the quest, the higher the demand goes for what they need. So like this gravel person, we dropped so much gravel off with them, they went up from 16,000 or 14,000 to 16,000 to 20,000. So they progressively ask for more. Sometimes you'll get it where they'll ask for like the same number more than once, but it's a good quick way to get experience, especially if you got like a big mine like this. Load it up real quick, so if anybody gets on, they can just dump it directly in there. Okay, we're gonna go dump this, and then we're gonna see how much concrete we have made, so we can get some more of those platforms built out on this base here. Eventually I want to have this whole outer top layer made up of it, and then there's going to be a loading area down there that is going to be made out of it, that's going to kind of travel the length of the way we're going. So oh, I accidentally turned too much. A lot of people have been having problems with the controls. I highly recommend people use controllers. It helps out so much when you're playing this game. It's almost impossible, in my opinion. One of my friends does it though. He sticks it out and actually uses a controller, well, a mouse and keyboard with it, which is like I couldn't do that. I'm in the wrong container. Why did I go into that container? I need to come over here. So I think we are still, yep, we're still making it. Let's get the concrete in here. Cube more, so another 32. I'll go up there and let's see how much this sells for. Eventually we want to sell that. So 74 of it sells for 72,000. That's a pretty good price. I don't know like what level of like production it's like the early game or late game to make concrete like this, but we've been making it. We've been playing probably on this save for like 20 hours probably by now. So I would assume that we're probably like mid-game, so it kind of makes sense that we're already at concrete, but I don't know if it's early or late compared to other people if we got it. Just sledgehammer to break that. I'll make that platform a little bit bigger, and then we're gonna make this one. See how far we need to go before we get level ground again there, right there. So that's what we're gonna fill in. I dug that a little lower than I thought, so by accident, so I didn't want to fill it in. So we're just gonna have that gap underneath there. Just no big deal. It doesn't break anything, doesn't hurt anything. So like I said, I want to eventually fill this whole top section in right there. I'm gonna square it off a little bit more and do some more work up here to get it a little bit better because I want it to be all the way over here and then a pathway going down along the side, and then we're gonna kind of nicen up some of this area to make it not as not floating and such. What I was thinking. Move this roller up here so I can see how much over here we can do. Let's see. Go like that. I'm over like that. Try not to put a block fully in the wall is what I'm shooting for. And hopefully when that other stuff gets done, I'll have enough to fill this section in. Very possible. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And I think this is 6, so that would be 24, 22. 22 more, so I have queued up 30 something, so we are good there. So we're gonna come up here and start working in the coal mine and just trying to get a little bit of stuff. So the coal instantly gets sold, which I need to queue up a job for it. Gravel. Keep the lights on. Looks like the other coal job may have disappeared. So I thought they indefinitely renewed. There was 2 coal jobs and only one's left. So we're gonna start thinking about getting that iron mine set up quicker so we can get some quests done. Because that's a really quick way to get levels. So I need to dig that. So right before we got off, we built this one as well. We had like 600K or something like that from all the work we were doing and all the stuff we turned in. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get to the edge of the coal here, and then I'm gonna like bench this off. So that's just gonna be like 1 level, and then there's gonna be like another level a little bit further down that we're gonna get, and then that way we can apply this area pretty well. We actually got to fill that hole in. I want to get this little level so that we can scrape that area flat. So I'm just going to dump this dirt. And I know it's not typical to hold your bucket up this high, so... That was dumb. Should have came at the side like I usually do. I was trying to cheat and I dumped dirt everywhere. I don't know if this truck can hold 3 scoops. I don't think this is the big one like the other one. I messed up all this junk now. For the 20 billionth time I've dumped stuff over the side. Let's see. Yeah, I can fit one more load in that. So I'm going to back up and throw that load in. Don't tell me I filled it up. No, I poured it over the side by accident again, I think. I need to, like, be very, very careful. It's just this truck's a lot smaller, so I don't know. Because sometimes if you're overloaded and you're on a weird angle, it dumps out too. But this, that plant down there only processes really gravel. This plant up here is a, this one is like, has our direct sell point hooked up to it. So I'm going to take this up here and get this dropped off. This machine's fairly new too. It only has like 0.7 hours on it. We just sold the loader that we had like almost, I think it had like 7 hours on it or something. It was like one of the first loaders we bought. We just sold recently. Which 7 hours is not a lot for a loader in real life. I've personally used one with 3,000 hours on it. I didn't put it all on there, but I've used one with 3,000 hours on it. I worked for a city for 7 years as a heavy equipment operator. So I got a little bit of time in equipment. Nothing like this big. I think the biggest I've used wheel loaders before, but like nowhere near the size. They were only like 30,000 pound loaders, and it was one at like our salt facility for our city. And I've used that to fill up like trucks and to move brush off the roads when there's like a storm or something. So I've used loaders before, and excavators a little bit, just not a like off-road haul truck. I think it's just the angle the truck's on is just dumping over the side. I can't, I gotta be careful. I need to really get this set up so I can get this. I haven't used this loader over here yet, so. Gonna have to end up bringing the compactor up here to fix some of these holes. And that would be an overloaded truck. Have to bring the roller up here. The roller helps level out those spots. But that thing just has so much capacity, I can really only put 2 scoops into it. So, kind of sucks. I'll eventually get another haul truck. We're getting ready to hopefully get one of the quarry ones at level 30, I think. So, that'll be a nice upgrade. Let's see, get down this hill, stop beforehand, and get that roller over here. Might have to dig some of that up because I don't think the roller is going to be able to compact that down all the way. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the roller, I mean, real quick. Like going to fast travel into it to save a little bit of time. I'm gonna take this all the way over there and get that rolled out. After this is rolled out, it kind of looks a little high. Yeah, I think it's just high. Roller's really slow. I'm hoping eventually they'll get some like off-road haul trucks that you can like haul some of the equipment around a little bit easier, like the excavators and the rollers, because they are a pain to travel around the map. That's gonna be too high to even roll down. Like I was hoping it wouldn't be that bad, but that's what happens when you spill crap on the road. Oh, I actually got it from that angle. That's nice. So I got it somewhat level again. Knock down this little high spot right here, and then I'll go inside that inside the coal area right here and see if I can get that leveled out a little bit. It's a little rough in there. And the roller just does what the shovel does, but does it a lot quicker. Basically almost perfect the first time. So it's a really nice machine to invest in, especially if you're trying to keep areas level and try to keep nice cuts into the ground. So I highly recommend buying the roller when you can. They never really I don't think there's a bigger one yet in the game, so it's not like you have to worry about constantly upgrading it like the other machines. I'll just pull this over here since I'm probably going to need this again because I'm being messy today. Okay, let's go hop in the loader again. Like I said, I'm probably only going to be able to load 2 scoops at a time in that. 2 full scoop. So the goal is I want to park the truck right along this spot right here and just start eating off this and then get that spot leveled off so I can just flip it around and just go like dig in there and then put it in the truck. That's what I'm hoping to do. I don't know if it will work as of now because of how much stuff is still here, but it looks like it will work fairly well. I just got to be kind of careful not to dump too much stuff on the road like I keep doing. Have any of you guys played Out of Ore by any chance? Actually accidentally dug down right there and I didn't want to do that. That's kind of, with the level I'm on is kind of what I want that all the way down to be, so. Oh, dump this real quick, and then I'll come back and level that out the rest of the way. We're like super close to being full, so. I probably need to figure out a turnaround spot back into the spot I was in versus what I'm doing now. Probably just drive around in the grass and then pull up and back up, and that'll be a little bit quicker. It's a real pain for those loaders to haul long distances. That's why you get this truck, so they can hold like 2 scoops, 3 scoops, depending on the size. Put this up real quick. I'm just hoping when we get the next haul truck that it's not too big for that thing to load into, because that's what I'm kind of worried about. Because the next haul truck is like an actual like quarry haul truck versus the one I have now. So I'm hoping it's show you guys the picture real quick. Let's see, vehicles, rock trucks. It's this one right here. It's a 100 squared meters. M3, which is like a square meter, I think. But it's level 30, so I still got a while. I think this is this truck right here, the one with the no tailgate. That's a 30 capacity, which if that bucket's overloaded, it's more than what it can in 2 scoops, which kind of sucks. This is the one that's down in the pit that you can kind of get 3 scoops in all the time. That adds up, so that's why I'm hoping that we might end up getting this switched over, but we got a couple things that we have to buy in between getting that haul truck and possibly getting a replacement for this one. Because 3 scoops would really help out, but it's not, I don't know if it is quite worth the price tag on it right now, because all the other stuff we have to buy first. Wish I had one of my friends on so we can get make this move a little bit quicker, so I can trade off between the haul truck and the loader, get some of this cleaned up a little bit quicker. We're almost done getting this first section cut out, which we're gonna go out into this actual road. I'm just trying to make sure I get the level right first before I start going out there. But just as slow as I'm going now, the loader would be going trying to get up this road, so a lot of time back and forth you're saving with using a haul truck, even though it's kind of a shorter distance. Okay. Back for another load. Try to get a full scoop from this one. Yeah, that's pretty close to being level. The compactor will get this fixed, I'm pretty sure, to being level. So it's just getting this little mound right here cut out, and then I can start working on all that. Then I might be able to start backing the truck up, like right here, and to get this section cut out. I'll probably put like another quarter scoop in, but come up here and get this dropped off. It's pretty decent money to every time I drop off. It's quite a few bucks, but the separator and all the other stuff is usually where most of our money comes from, like the gold and the diamond stuff from the pay dirt. Which this separates it, so we get a little bit from this occasionally. We've gotten quite a bit of gold and stuff from the digging out that tunnel, because we had to go through a lot of it to get to that stone. So I'm gonna get this section right here dug out so I can start going in like this, and then I just gotta be careful right here that I don't fall into that. Oh yeah, I didn't turn around right. Yep, and we're gonna bring the roller over here real quick just to make sure that that section is good. Make sure it's nice and level. See if I need to cut anything else out of it. The compactor will probably level this out pretty well, but I'm assuming. Yep, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just how I wanted it. Now we're just gonna go down just a little bit so I can get rid of some of those rust spots. All the rust spots slow you down a little bit, so. Don't want to fall down there. I'll come over here and get some of this leveled out. Like I said, if you get right when you get the capability of getting a roller, it is a very, very, very nice upgrade. I've completely, I couldn't have made a lot of my stuff look as nice as I have without it. So let that load. Then I think I'm going to start pulling it in, backing the truck in versus what I was doing before. So I'm going to have to move the loader out of the way real quick. And I'm just going to start taking cuts. I wish there was a compass. Like taking cuts like this. And just backing the truck right there. And then loading the side. Taking cuts like that, and then back the truck in right here, and then I can load it up super quick, and then pull out of the area kind of quicker. What the goal is. Come up here and drop this off in the process. Probably should check to see how much stuff is up here still. I think I got some stuff to still process. I gotta probably queue that up real quick to so I have some stuff to sell. Okay, let's check this. Oh, we have some rubies. Diamond. Right here. Oh, we have some iron, silver, copper. Come over here and make sure that we don't have anything in here. We have a lot of silicone in here. Sell that dirt as well. As of now, I'm just gonna sell this stuff. 54K. That's pretty decent. Okay. Crap. I'm gonna save that iron because we need that iron. Queue up as much silicone as I can. Silicone, I think, sells for quite a bit. Where is right there? $291 left. That should be a piece of another one. Have anything? I also do need to run down the hill, which I'll do that with this probably real quick to make it a little bit quicker. I'm gonna run down the hill and check the production on the concrete and the water and everything while I'm down here. So I'm checking production stuff. Gonna be crappy getting back up this hill though. Okay. So check the road. Nothing. We do still have some iron to smelt in here. Okay. Queue up those rubies and diamonds as well. Still got concrete being produced, which is good. Yeah, that's almost done. Okay, come over to the concrete mixer. Yep, and I think we just used up all of our water. So we need to get more barrels queued up. Sure, we don't got any in here. Then take this over here where max out those barrels. Some barrels when I get back over here. And then go ahead and grab those concrete slabs so I can place this down and finish this section up here. This should hopefully be enough if my math was right to do this, plus a little bit more. If there's a spot that I want to start working on, I can... Okay, yep, we have 14. Probably start heading this way. So I know that's a little high now. So that's got to get shaved down right in here. Of course, I'm not going to do it all with this. I'm just going to temporarily do it so I can kind of see what the level difference is versus the edge. There is a faster pick, which would make this a little bit nicer when I have to do this and check ore deposits, but I have yet to buy it. Probably should see how much that cost. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Why have I not done that? Thank you. Faster. Thank you. I don't think they have a sledge. Oh, they do have a faster sledge. I don't think the axe does that. Yeah, axe does not. That's what it was. So let's start real quick. So, oh yeah, look at that speed. I could almost do this whole area like that. Holy crap. Yeah, it's really freaking fast. I have to hold off so I don't start tearing out stuff that I can't fill in yet. Yep, and then this platform's gonna be really nice. I might end up just... Why didn't I think about this? I could just take this haul truck over there. Leave that one down here because we're not gonna be using this one in this lower area for right now. So I can just take this up here and load this one up versus using that smaller one. Because like this one's a 36 cubic meter one versus that other one's a 30, if I remember correctly. Well, I can double check. So the L9 and the DX40. L9 DX40. DX40 is a 30, and this is this one, DS60. I like completely name off the wrong names. L9 is the roller. Yeah, okay. Make sure. So that was 3 scoops. Make sure that we're not. Yep, I can put 4 scoops into that. Take this up the hill to get fuel in it real quick. Don't want to run out down here. So you see how slow this truck moves on the hill? Oh wow, it picked up speed really fucking quick there. But it, like, overall the time and travel to get this back and forth is a lot less than load wise. So I can do 4 scoops in the time period that takes this to probably get down and back. So let's see, over here and go ahead and get another scoop ready. Take this up the hill. Of course, this truck has a little bit more power. It might pick up another gear. Yeah, it's in the second. That loader went to third, but it wasn't fully loaded like this, so I don't even know. Does this thing have a third gear? Yeah, it has a third gear. It just takes a little while to get in it. So this truck is a very nice one. I think this is the biggest you get before you actually get to like the quarry miners, so. I'll get in this and load up the next couple scoops. Oh, looks like we had a buffer for a second. My internet went out for a split second. Sorry about that, guys. I just dig down. Yeah, I did. I dig down uneven there. I need to fix that. The sun's coming out. Okay, we're gonna drop this off. How's everybody's day going? Or night, whatever it may be. We're hopped in first and won't leave first. Like we're still running into a little bit of stream lag off and on. Sorry about that, guys. OBS is saying it, but I don't know if you guys are or not. Well, it looks like we're about to level up to 22 in a second. We got about 600 experience. So I'll probably be getting that here shortly. Maybe another couple dumps into that, and we'll get the 22. When you get to 22 and 24 to get the quarry miner, the excavator. That thing should hopefully work out a lot better than maybe the loader. I'm kind of curious at this point if it will be or not. Okay, we got all that. I'm pretty sure that this thing is... Yeah, I can fit one more scoop. I didn't put a couple full scoops in there. Still a little high, but that will work for right now. Go drop this off. Then we will go check on the concrete to see how much of that we got done. Make sure all that process is still running well. We gotta put some barrels into the drilling rig to get some water to make more concrete. Moving along on the levels pretty well. We're getting ready. We got 5,322 coal left before we get this quest done. So that's pretty nice. It'll be nice to get another one of those quests done. Get a lot of experience. I think that one's 14,000 experience. So we get quite a bit of money as well. I hate that autosave thing that pops up on the screen. If you guys know how to get rid of it, tell me. That thing is annoying. A little high, but I'll make it work. See, can we accept another big scoop? Yes, we can. If I remember correctly, there is still ore deposit over here. So we're gonna basically take this probably all the way to this edge of this one right here. So we're gonna be quite a ways out. We're probably not gonna go this far. This is probably gonna be another bench, but I'm planning on getting another bench set up. I think probably somewhere right in here. I'm gonna get the bulldozer, continue the road a little bit, and get another bench set up so like it follows the line right here, so where it is right now. But I'm gonna take put a retaining wall right here to make it look a little bit more construction-y and quarry-like, so to hold back the dirt. Even though it really doesn't matter, I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better. What's going on with the truck? Controller was not working with the truck for a second for some reason. I switched to my keyboard. I switch off and on between my keyboard and my my controller to run a little bit more fluently with that equipment. That's how I can do it a little bit better without being all janky. I've run those I've run the wheel loader quite a bit, so. Why are we running into lag? Let me try and fix this problem. I will turning stuff off in the background to try to hopefully save internet. Doesn't look like... It looks like my internet's just acting up, or it's... Of course, probably YouTube acting up as well, because YouTube has been having some problems recently. Get this back down the hill. I need to probably check this stuff up here. We got some silicon done. I'm going to go ahead and queue up the next bunch, which I think, yep, I only have to do one more queue up and then silicon will be done. I'm gonna drop the loader off real quick, and I'm gonna run down the hill real quick and go check the all the other production things down there to get everything switched over and queued back up. And then I'll come back up here and continue cutting out this ridge here. I think we have some barrels that need to get put into the drill to get water for more concrete, if I remember correctly. Yep, 272. We still got quite a few barrels queued up. Go ahead and queue out some more. And we got just a tad bit of iron left. Go ahead and put barrels in here because I don't know. We should be able to do all of water barrels. Yep. And then you're good. We need more concrete, so we're gonna get we still got a little bit of that. Got a little bit of gold in here, a little bit of silicon. Probably go ahead and queue up that gold and silicon in here. I don't think we'll be able to craft all of it, but I know I can get the silicon queued up. There might be a little bit of gold. Actually, I can get rid of that. Okay, so that and the gold is... Yep, that's perfect. We ended up getting all of it. So we got gold. As far as I can be used... It can be used in things. What is it used in? I don't know what gold is a product in. Any of you guys know, just throw it down there. But I don't know what it is used in. Of course, there's a couple other things that I don't own that I can buy real quick. Just willy-nilly spent $70,000, $60,000. Workbenches. So I got CNC cutter. I got the mill. I have the steel roller. I do not have the steel press. Oops, accidentally. Okay, let's go ahead and place this stuff down. I might not use any of this right now, but I just want to see what else is a craftable as of now. Production. Wear plates. Which I think is a thing on... Oh, this is a lot of the building stuff. I didn't know this was in here. This is like steel construction stuff. Steel plates. I'm guessing you have... Oh, wow. There's all the... I didn't know any of this was in here. So I'm guessing this is where the gold is used in something in here. I didn't know this was in here. That's really cool. Need copper. Got wear plates. Lithium to make batteries. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know half this crap was in here. Basically, you can make the wear components inside of your vehicles, so you don't actually have to buy the replacement parts for your vehicles, which is a very nice thing. I'm probably going to split this in half and then sell half. Okay, there we go. I don't remember which button it was for a second. And then I'm gonna sell the silicon. And then that makes up for a piece of the money I spent on all the machines here. Go ahead, move these barrels over so I don't forget. Come up here. Keep on putting it in my inventory instead of my hotbar. We're gonna come up here and put down the slab so I can finish this off. Eventually this is gonna have a slab and there's gonna be some stuff actually supporting the area, but I just want to get this top area, since this top area we drive a lot more machines on, finished first. What the thought is, which seems pretty nice to get this area up here done. If I don't mess up. Okay, got 27 more. Let's make sure we're good over here. That should be good here. Now, this entrance is going to get shaved down slightly, I'm thinking. Okay. I might grab the loader real quick and do that, shave that down and get that ready for those slabs to go down. I want it to be fairly close, but I'm going to use those slabs to keep level. Make this area look good at the end, hopefully. Try to get that ramp started. I don't know how far out this needs to go. I might take a couple blocks from a different spot just so I can make sure that this is good. Fast shovel. Oh, I thought that would... Okay, we're getting this dugouts. And then we'll level this off. And then we're going to come over here. Since we don't have enough blocks, I just want to make sure. I'm just going to take a chunk out of this middle section. Just to make sure we get this filled back in properly. We don't usually drive over here, so... Okay. We're going to come across right here. And then we're I'm gonna of course level this back out, but... just want to make sure that I get this entrance. Okay, and if I do this right, and then that lip shouldn't cause a problem coming in and out. That looks pretty nice there. Just check, I'll back down it. Yep, and then you get turbo speed when you hit it. Just leave this up here. And let's check. Make sure we put this back. What we have put back. And then we're going to need a little bit more. I don't think I have any queued up right now. I can check. I have 7. We need some water. Continue the process. Let's go ahead and get that water in here and see what we can get out of that dirt and pay dirt real quick. Okay, so we can fill in a piece of it. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more to get that filled in properly, and then we got this area here. Okay. Rid of this mountain. One of my friends was dumping and somehow it glitched the stone to the other side somehow. Eventually there's going to be a wall here. There's going to be another block wide down this whole thing. And then I'm going to put a wall here, a block wall. And then that will hopefully make that look a lot nicer, because that looks like crap because it dumped off the side somehow. Sold, and then we'll head back up here. I got 2,800 more coal to go until I get the quest done. All the stuff is checked, so don't know what happened there, but I was freaking out. I like picked up the whole loader with that one. Let's see, I'm gonna have to level this out, I think, because I definitely messed up right here. Bring in the roller here in a second to fix that. You can see the lights don't work good. just a reminder, lights don't work good. I can skip day, but so let's just do that. Um, it's just a feature that comes with base game, so it allows you to just skip to day. I'm just trying to avoid the dark scene so I can keep you guys watching. We are still running into problems with the stream for some reason. I have no idea why this is doing that. Oh, yeah, I gotta grab the roller real quick. I almost forgot to grab the roller. Just making sure it's all level real quick. Okay, and that should be good with the roller. I think I actually see a low spot right there. Get all of this leveled out fairly nicely so that way I can continue to make it flat across the way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dump that there, and then I come over here, grab the loader, and then actually I gotta drive this in here. Duh. Only done this a billion times. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. That hole right there is where I had the excavator before, so... Looks like we're getting pay dirt again, so that's some more stuff we can process in here in the future. We got 1,300 coal to go until we get the quest done, and we'll hopefully get to level 23 off of that, and then we only have one more level left, and then we can get that excavator. Been waiting for this baby to see if it's any good for a while, so hoping it is. I like excavators in the game. It's just all the ones up to now have not been as good as I would like. The main problems is they don't have like enough dig depth versus as new ones made to dig on walls, which will be very useful. And I can just like have it bench cut this wall here. Okay, let's go ahead and accept another quest. I think we have enough. Just go down here and eat up the rest of our gravel to get this excavator, because I'm really curious about this excavator. So I need 2 1/4 stacks. 2 and not even 1/4. Like that will be perfect. Level 24, yay. I got 425,000. We have just leveled up to level 24. Vehicles. Excavators. Ooh, it is 542,000. Quite a bit of dollars there. I'm half tempted to sell some of this stuff in here. We have some gold and stuff we could sell. Probably over some of this other production as well. I'm gonna drop these barrels off over here. Yeah, that's nowhere near what we need. You know, like another. Wonder, do we have any rubies down here in the wash plant? I just remembered that. Ooh, we do. We might get lucky and barely have enough. Hmm. Come over here and fill this in real quick. We're super close. See, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna check the other wash plant and stuff on the top of the hill to see if we can get stuff for it. I'm too excited for it. Hoping it's really good. Hope, hope, hope. That's all you can have. Run all the way up here. Check this. I think there was just a tad bit in here, so we might get lucky. I know there's going to be some dirt to... Ooh, we have some silicone. We might have gotten lucky. And we might have some dirt in here to sell. Yep. Ooh, barely. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, dang it. No. I need like 3 more K. I might sell... Yeah, let's just sell that. Let's see this bad boy in action. Are we getting ready to place it down? So hopefully it's cool. For those who've not seen this thing will get dropped off by a helicopter. I'm going to drive it down the hill just to see how fast it is. Or is it? There's a helicopter, it comes in and then it just drops it. This thing is freaking awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep, it opens up in the bottom too, just like the regular thing. Oh my goodness. This thing is a snail. Holy crap. A whole 6 kilometers an hour downhill. Whoa, slow down there. This thing moves quite quick for... I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near the loader on speed, but I like switching it up and trying new things. So let's give this a go first. Let's see. Hopefully we have just a slight bit of room here. Yeah, we do. Okay. So this truck, this excavator, is made specifically for quarries like this. So this is going to be a nice experiment. My only thing that I hate about it so far is it moves around a lot when it hits crap. It is very, very moves around a lot. It does look like it might be quicker to an extent, but I don't know how much to an extent with how much it moves. I just got to get a little bit more fluent with it, I think, is what my problem is. See, get this backed up, and we will check to see. What is going on with this thing? I wish there was an easier way to open it. And what like there's too much, like it bounces too much. I wish it didn't bounce so much. I wish if you just got full, it didn't bounce. Yeah, so I'm going to controls, excavator. I'm just gonna play with it for a second and just make a mess. I don't think I'm gonna try loading out this truck for a second. I just need to get used to the controls on it. I'm used to the loader controls, but not this. I think that's another piece. So I'm just gonna sit here and make a mess for a second. Switch it to day again. I think I messed up the controls for driving forward and backwards now. I'm gonna get this out of the way, then I'm gonna clean up that stuff. I'm getting a pretty good idea how to use this now. It's just I gotta like swing and hit the side, but I think it's just gonna bounce too much. I don't know yet if I'm gonna keep this thing. But I'm gonna get the loader and get all this cleaned up. And then worry about getting this stuff here in a second. I moved a lot of dirt, like don't get me wrong, that thing moved a lot of dirt to get in a spot to be able to get to get picked up. But it's just not a viable thing for me unless I had a crap ton of concrete to put down to get the so that I don't like dig up the ground. So I just think it's might end up being an inviable thing again. I just would hope that it gets fixed later, that it's something doesn't make it move as much when the bucket gets full, something along those lines. Because I think that's like a big thing is like, I don't know if there's like when you're in that mode, they can lock the machine down so that it doesn't move versus what it's doing now. Like this. Because it's kind of frustrating when you like clip the side of the bucket or whatever, or your bucket gets full and the whole machine like moves. Don't get me wrong, that thing moved an ass load of material super quick. Like that was a lot. That was a couple minutes and it moved all that. Like that thing moved what, like eight, maybe 4 or 5 truckloads plus of material off this wall. But it like bounces too much to keep the position to load the haul truck, which is counterintuitive. If you can't load directly into the truck, then you're SOL. It's just not working that way. So like I said, I wish they had like a locking mechanic where is like if you're digging with the excavator, it like locks you in place somehow, so that it like doesn't like move your machine. It just makes your machine stop moving. I don't like loading out here because it's on the slope. Oh yeah, I gotta accept another mission, so I'll do another coal mission. Let's go dump this off. And that's maybe a quarter, so that was maybe a little less than a quarter. But yeah, that's like a crap ton of loads. Maybe if there's a thing to lock the ground so you couldn't dig any deeper in a certain area versus so that you could lock out that, because that would make it so that you couldn't that you can run a loader over it, and that would make it viable if you could use the loader. But that would be like 2 or 3 people, one person scraping it off the wall, and then a loader. But the loader can do it anyways. It's just it doesn't have to turn as much. So there's this is gonna be the third truck. So that thing moved. What? That's already 90 M3 of just dirt and just what we have now in the truck, and the 3 truckloads versus what's left here. Wow, that thing moved a lot really quick. Probably got maybe 1 or 2 truckloads left. So we'll get like 5 truckloads off of that. That's pretty nice. I mean, it was pretty quick, and I can get that layer scraped off pretty quick, which is nice. So it isn't like it was just a total waste. It just kind of sucks that it um you can't load into the truck very good. It just sucks that you can't do that. This pad's almost too small for this truck. We'll wrap around this again. Maybe we'll get this whole load done, and then we're gonna nicen it up a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just coal there. That's actually coal deposit here on that edge. What about here? Get rid of some of this coal texture, I'm thinking. And then I'll fix it with dirt here in a second. So it doesn't have that coal texture in the road is what I'm going for. I can cover up that with dirt. Because I had knocked quite a bit of coal off this. Oh, it's actually a coal deposit area. And I think this is as well. This is all coal deposit all the way over to here. Okay, and I'll roll over this with a roller. As you can tell, there's not as much like coal popping out, which looks a little bit better in my opinion. There's actually coal in the ground right here, which is why this is like this. Now it looks a little bit better. Not as many coal spots showing. Do gotta figure out what I want to do right here. There is quite a bit of coal actually on that corner there. And I gotta cut this road a little bit differently than how I have it right now. Because I'm pretty sure there's coal deposit all around me over here. Okay, we're getting this last bit here. We're gonna flatten this little pile here, even though we're gonna be digging here in a second. Hoping we get all this area good and set up so that we can flow around this just fine without having any problems, because coal goes all the way down there, and I want to make it so we can drive trucks all the way around or through it. So we might end up having to cut a different path down. That's a little bit easier with the dozer. Okay, now that all that is leveled out and looks good as I hit the arm for my mic. Yep, now there's only like a little sparse things of it now. Check something real quick. Okay,